YouTube Estacado 5000 here. What's up? Here's a retro deck profile from the Shonen Jump Durham, North Carolina Championship Series. It's called Zombie. So here we go. We got 1 ill blood. What this card does is when this is on the field, after a turn after you summon it, if this is still on the field, you can normal summon it. Like you give up your normal summon and normal summon this once more. The effect is when this is on the field, you can special summon one zombie type monster from either player's graveyard onto your side of the field. But if this card's removed, any zombie type monster summoned by this effect is destroyed. So basically, and this is also searchable via Pyramid Turtle's effect. Like if Pyramid Turtle was destroyed by battle sent to the graveyard on your opponent's turn, you can instantly special summon this or this one right here. Because Pyramid Turtle's effect allows you to special summon a zombie type monster with less than 2,000 defense points. Then on the next turn, you give up the normal summon. Then you can special summon one of these from your hand at no tribute cost, which is awesome. So Ill Blood was one of the best monsters during that time. It kind of had zombies make a comeback, but not really for long. Because when Glary Beast and Dab Return came around, zombies were pushed to the wayside. Zombie builds that involve Ill Blood, that is. Then you got 2 Royo Kage, whatever it's called. What this card does is, if it battles a spellcaster type monster or a warrior type monster, you can destroy that monster immediately after damage calculation. So it's pretty cool. 2,400 attack points and 2,000 defense. It's searchable via Pyramid Turtle, basically. It's pretty cool. Then you got Free Zombie Master. This is like the Monster Reborn of the build. You discard one monster card from your hand. It's supposed to summon one level 4 lower zombie monster from your graveyard onto the field. So it's pretty cool. It's really good. And it's also searchable via Pyramid Turtle. Then you got Free Pyramid Turtles, which allows you to special summon a zombie type monster from your deck with 2,000 or less defense when this is destroyed by battle and sent to the graveyard. The only downside to this card is the effect won't work if it's like Nolman across out or like destroyed by a card effect, unfortunately. So it's still a pretty good card. And it's also searchable by Giant Rat as well. Then you got 2 Cyber Dragon, 1 Breaker the Magical Warrior, 2 Giant Rat. This, you can get Pyramid Turtle out if this is destroyed in battle and sent to the graveyard. 1 Sangan, 1 Morphin Jar, 1 Card Trooper, and 1 Spirit Reaper, the rep of the monsters. Now for the spell cards, you got Free Book of Life. This card could be very annoying, especially against Monarch builds. Because, for example, you have a zombie type monster in your graveyard, you can just use this, then banish their Treeborn Frog so they can't use it anymore. So this is really awesome to use, obviously. It's like a Monster Reborn for zombies, and you can banish one of your opponent's monsters from the graveyard, which is awesome. Then you got Free Card Safe Return, one of the best spell cards in the game. What this card does is, every time you special summon a monster from your graveyard, you can draw 1 card. It's not as broken as it is in the anime. In the anime, it would have worked for either graveyard. If your opponent would have special summoned a monster, you would have drawn a card. But unfortunately, it's not the anime. It's like, unfortunately, you can only use it if you special summon monsters via your graveyard. So that's the only downside. But still a pretty good card nonetheless. Then you got 2 Creature Swap, 1 Brain Control. Then you got 2 Nolman Across Out, 1 Light Vortex, 1 Heavy Storm, 1 Mystical Space Typhoon, and then 1 Premature Burial to wrap up the spell cards. Now for the trap cards, you got 1 Mirror Force, 1 Torrential Tribute, 2 Dust Tornado, 1 Deck Devastation Virus, and 1 Call the Haunted. So that's the build. Hope you all enjoyed. More videos coming soon. Later, guys.